हाँ, hi Bhuvanyu, how are you?
बढ़िया बढ़िया
हाँ,
बताना पड़ता
so
है.
आज let's talk about like how to upskill, yeah, like basically importance of upskilling and like how to upskill yourself. I think like upskilling. What's your take on upskilling basically? Let's start from that.
Upskilling is the need of the hour. That's what I will say. Because we are in a phase of life that skills are becoming irrelevant day by day, and products and softwares are becoming so advanced that if you are not able to upskill yourself, you are actually gonna get left behind. That's how I look at it.
100%. Even I think like upskilling is like super important. It can be like not just like your professional domain. It can be as well as like your personal domain as well. It can be like a cooking skill. It can be your language skill. It can be your like vocal skills. It can be like your sports skill. Like any kind of upskilling should be there on a daily basis or like a very periodic basis. तो
Right.
मेरा तो यही मानना है upskilling को लेके.
And this also keeps the mind young. If you are going to learn a new skill, let's just say cooking की बात करते हैं, all of your life you were not like focused on cooking as a skill. जो खाना मिलता था, you were actually eating that. But when you start to cook food for yourself, your brain will now actually behave in a very flexible manner. That now I have something new to learn, and because I have like there is this time duration that it will take for me to learn and master that skill, your brain will become again very agile and fast.
I think like इसमें वो neural links वाली बात भी आती है like the brain like constantly keeps rewiring itself.
Precisely.
So like after like we like keep like learning new things, like trying new things, learning new things.
Yeah.
So I think our brain will evolve and like at least जब brain activity ज़्यादा रहती है तो I think the healthy like Alzheimer का chance हो गया, Parkinson disease का chance हो गया, obviously that also reduces a lot.
Exactly.
तो इसी तरह I think एक मुझे study की याद आ गई. So that study was like जो लोग badminton खेलते हैं like any kind of racket sports, like it can be TT, it can be lawn tennis, it can be badminton. So they had like a significantly lower chance of like getting Parkinson and Alzheimer. So it was like a very nice study that I read around like a couple of years back. So it was like proven even like people who had like early symptoms of Parkinson, Alzheimer, like kind of memory loss. So उन्होंने sports में डाला on a daily basis, like couple of hours, like 1 hour daily. So even उससे भी उनके symptoms थोड़े कम हो गए थे and like overall time में उनको better memory retention रहा था. So that was a nice study as well.
Right. Interesting.
And
yeah, because from what I'm able to like get from this is that your hand-eye coordination is very important when you are playing a racket-based sport, and because of the hand to eye or hand to whatever you may call it, your cognitive skill is actually used very actively.
Yeah, exactly.
Because these are fast-paced sports. It's not like cricket में आपने ball डाली, उसने जो है छक्का मारा, then you are like that. These are extremely high-speed sports. जब आप TT वाले को देखो, these guys are like sweating profusely, even though they're only moving one arm of their body. So this shows कि how much impact it has on your brain and your learning ability.
I think the TT में example. Just hold on a second.
Yeah. You're mute. You're on mute.
Yeah. Like कोई बुला रहा था मुझे पीछे से, I had to mute myself. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So I think TT maybe a person is not just hand moving. Like when you like play TT on like a good level, so आपके like always the foot is moving, your other hand is moving completely, full body is moving, as well as like you have move like a neck, you have to lean back, those kind of stuff, like while smashing and everything. But let's say 50-year-old person who's like playing TT, so उनके लिए भी hand eye coordination आ जाएगा, as well as they like उनको दिखते हैं हाँ ball यहाँ जा रही है, they have to track that ball and then they have to like command their hand to move like towards that ball and तो उससे obviously the coordination with the brain, इसलिए brain को active रखने के लिए तरीके ही होते हैं ये.
Yes.
So that's why their memory retention was like damn high.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we got like deviated. So
yes,
obviously like sports is a very important thing. Like sports, okay, let's say basically like upskilling yourself in other domains is very important. It can be as simple as chess, checkers, anything that you want to play. Sports can be a very crucial thing.
Yes.
And rahi baat how to upskill. So what's your take on how a person should upskill?
Okay, so when you are actually like from a professional standpoint, you want to actually upskill yourself, you need to know which is the domain you want to enter into. It can be marketing, it can be design, it can be sales, it can be product development, or becoming a coder basically. And then you look at the avenues where you can learn. सबसे बड़ा and सबसे free resource is YouTube. YouTube से better आज तक मुझे कोई program नहीं मिला अगर तुम genuinely want to research something and you want to actually get value out of it. Then there are, MOOCs. Like MOOCs are basically massive open online courseware. Jo universities and Stanford, they all put out free content. So that is another platform that is for free. Now coming to paid platforms, then the name Udemy, Coursera, and
Unacademy.
Udacity. Unacademy also, and Udacity. These come to the mind. So that's how I look at upskilling. कि जो है ना आपने पहले free resource को आपने use किया, you understood how to get started, you get practical experience, and then you move on to a paid version if you actually are enjoying what you wanted to learn. That's how I look at it.
Okay, एक question इसमें I think it's got to be like a very different, like बहुत ही अलग domain में हो जाएगा. But I want to ask, let's say that you have a like course on YouTube जो free है.
Yeah.
Do you even kind of let's say respect के लूँ? Let's say जो सिखा रहा है बंदा, because you're like getting it for free.
Yeah.
Do you respect that thing? वो मेरा question है.
Okay. So यहाँ पे
let me like put it another way. Let's say a person is teaching let's say crypto के बारे में सिखा रहा है और actually वो बहुत अच्छा सिखा रहा है, मतलब वो कोर्स 10,000 पे का भी बेच सकता है. He is that teaching that and you are like learning from that and then you are like क्या? Then उसको like then you are like क्या भाई क्या है क्या करना है इसका सीख के और बस छोड़ो.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's your take on it?
So my take on it is actually, that is a very good question, first of all. Now, it's like, you are actually putting out content just for free of cost, and people would want to either watch it or won't watch it. So if I give you some statistics, be it Coursera or Udemy, the completion rate of a course is 5% or less than 5%.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So the reason is that, these are so cheap courses, or cheap would not be the right word, but they are very much cost friendly. So people think that they actually spent $500, $600 on this course, and maybe next time we'll watch it. We have it in our account for lifetime or in our dashboards for lifetime. Another experience that I will share is these folks who are teaching it for free online. They do not always give the absolute value. They always have 70 to 80% of value in that course that is for free on YouTube, and then they are running their own courses that they have set up price for. So free courses become what do you call it? They become a marketing hook, basically, to get the viewer in. And then the ones who are serious about learning that skill, they choose to buy that creator's course that they have created. That's how it is.
See, still, like let's say if a person goes for a free course versus let's say दो course हैं, identical both courses, ये free है, ये paid है. Let's say 500, let's say 2,000 rupees का course है वाला, and this is one is free. Yeah. So, what do you think would be a retention rate versus like free versus the paid one?
Paid one will obviously have higher retention rate because
even I think
because क्या है कि जो है when you have put your money on the line, you now have skin in the game, and automatically you will be wired that I need to hold myself accountable. 2,000 रुपए कम थोड़ा है, 2,000 रुपए pay करें obviously. 2,000 रुपए में if you can go and watch so many movies in a premium cinema hall, or you can give a treat to your friends. So 2,000 rupees is an amount that they people have actually paid for, and that is why the retention rate will always be high in a paid course compared to the free one.
No, so do you think like a person even should launch a free course when they're like not doing it for like a marketing purpose? Let's say वो बंदा free course like बंदा upload कर रहा है marketing purpose के हिसाब से नहीं, but let's say to like being more resourceful to other people. So do you think a person should even launch a free course?
So यहाँ पे मेरा experience यही कह रहा है कि जो है if the person does not have a lot of credibility, they want to establish the fact that I'm a credible person, I have knowledge. That is why they launched the free course initially. Once they build enough audience, like 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, we have 200,000 Instagram followers, then they can actually sell their paid course. That's how I see it happening most of the time.
Okay, so basically free course should be like kind of like a part where we are trying to build more credibility and like establish our brand. The free courses would make a sense, like we दिखा सके हम लोगों को like हाँ भाई साहब देखिए हमें आता है काम and हम सिखाते भी हैं, and for a longevity purpose as well कि हाँ मेरे free course में अगर इतना सिखा सकता हूँ मैं तो obviously जब आप 2,000 रुपए दोगे I'll be like मैं आपको इतनी ज़्यादा value दे पाऊँगा. So I think like putting yourself in a more better position to like sell your paid course, objective तो बंदे का यही रहेगा in the end.
Yes. और इसमें एक और मॉडल आता है. Then there is the freemium model. For example, there's a course which has 15 videos in it, पूरा from start to finish, freemium model में you will get access to first 3 videos or maybe first 5 videos, and the rest you can watch after paying the subscription amount that you have. So that would be another model that is used by creators or influencers.
So see, in my perspective also, like I think free course, तो कुछ free course ज़्यादा कुछ होने नहीं चाहिए. First of all, let's say unless it's like a completely marketing objective, it can be like a free, it can be like a freemium way, like starting a premium वाला part up. Let's say 2000 rupees a course है, just like give starting 3 episodes of it for free.
Yeah.
Then उसका के course you get like if you want to purchase it, you have to pay for it. वो type सही है.
Yeah.
If you want to like go for like completely free information, उससे ठीक है. Obviously like credibility wise like benefit मिलेगा बंदे को. But I'm not sure like people respect that thing and उसकी इतनी value करते हैं. Unless it's like a very like a 0.101% लोग ही होते हैं जो कि they are like wow, ये बंदा फ्री में दे रहा है, he's really good, I'm gonna like follow him religiously, इसको follow करूंगा.
Yeah.
वो तो बहुत ही कम लोग होंगे for sure.
Yeah, इसमें बस वही same बात आती है ना कि when you are paying for something, you have skin in the game. When you're not paying for something, then you know the value of the person that you want to extract value out of, your brain simply sees that why am I doing this? Why is it worth my time? So that's how it is.
See, इसमें एक psychological effect भी आ जाता है when you like when you invest something, this kind of sunk cost वाली बात आ जाती है.
Yes.
So you're like more entitled to it, and when you're like paid for it, तो endowment effect भी आ जाता है when you're like this is mine, so I'm gonna be like valuing this a lot more than what.
Exactly.
Okay, let me like elaborate what endowment effect would be. इसमें it's like when you own something, let's say example lottery ticket की बात करते हैं. Lottery ticket market में 10 रुपए की है, मैंने खरीदी एक टिकट 10 रुपए की, and you come to me and you're like 15 रुपए की मुझे बेच दे, then I'll be like नहीं, मैं नहीं बेचूंगा. So
okay.
हाँ, because like people would majority of, this is example where most of the people would be like that. Example, if you purchase a t-shirt for let's say 500 rupees that you actually love, and then तुमने एक बार भी नहीं पहनी, and then a person comes to you, he's like 600 rupees की मुझे बेच दे.
Okay.
95% of the people would be like नहीं, हम नहीं बेचेंगे. Even when all the rational options and the rational decision would say like बेच दे भाई, 100 रुपए का benefit ही है. 100 रुपए is like 20% of it, so बेच दे. So endowment effect is this, correct? When you own something, you value it more than what it is, its actual value. So endowment effect वो होता है.
Okay.
So इसमें endowment effect वाली बात भी आ जाती है when a course is you have like paid for a course, then its value obviously increases for you.
Yes.
And when you like invest your time or when you invest your money to something, तो आपके लिए उसके लिए थोड़ी emotional attachment and like basically psychological investment भी हो गई है. So I think people are more likely to like pursue that thing despite the sunk cost. They are like चलो, you're gonna pursue it either way.
Right. Interesting perspective. I agree with this. So yeah, ये psychologically this happens most of the time.
So रही बात upskilling की. So courses obviously are like a very crucial part, like online digital courses.
Yes.
So for me, I think interacting or like working with people who are better than me is like usually one of a very important thing that I think for upskilling. This is why like I hate like work from home concept. Like इसमें मेरी upskilling तो भाई साहब कचरा हो जाती है.
खत्म हो गई.
हाँ, मतलब example ऐसे fresher है, fresher के लिए work from home is like a very, it's like the worst thing that can happen to him, because for a fresher वहाँ पे सिर्फ तुम गिनती के 2 बंदों से मीटिंग होगी, तो मे बी तुम्हारा टीम मेंबर होगा, सीनियर होगा तुम्हारे से फ्रेशर के लिए, एंड एक प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर होगा. आई थिंक एज ए थर्ड पर्सन विल बी योर क्लाइंट. आई डोंट थिंक तुम्हारा कुछ बाकी डोमेन वगैरह के बारे में तुम जान भी पा रहे हो क्या हो रहा है. सो फॉर अ फ्रेशर आई थिंक वर्क फ्रॉम ऑफिस इज वेरी क्रूशियल टू अपस्किल योरसेल्फ, एंड that's like interacting with people who are like your immediate, like you are working with. Of example, अगर मैं ऑफिस जाता हूँ, वहाँ पे मुझे जस्ट अपनी प्रोजेक्ट है, अपनी टीम के लोग नहीं, मुझे 10 और प्रोजेक्ट 10 लोग अलग-अलग बिल्कुल अलग सेल्स के लोग, फाइनेंस के लोग, HR. So interact with those, and so it is kind of upskilling itself, but maybe not in the domain just like मेरे marketing domain हो गया, या फिर let's say just sales domain. नहीं, it can be other domains as well where you are learning something from them. So उससे बहुत benefit मिल जाता है मुझे.
Yeah, और यहाँ पे ना Kunal Shah had a very good quote saying that, you know what, when you are working from an office, you get a lot of learning done through osmosis.
Yeah, exactly. यहाँ पे बैठे हम, जैसे I think उसका यही perspective, यहाँ पे बैठे हम अपना काम कर रहे हैं, जहाँ पे बंदा दूसरा बंदा काम कर रहा है. So indirectly बंदा उसकी बात कभी-कभी बीच सुन लेता है, कभी-कभी इंटरेक्शन हो रहा है,
इंटरेक्शन होता है. You ask कि जो है ना कि वो किस चीज पे काम कर रहा है and how does it benefit, तो दूसरा बंदा भी बताता है क्या हो रहा है.
Exactly.
That's how it is. Yeah.
और जब you are working from home, especially for like your first job है आपकी, no one knows you, like आपको बात करना भी, especially for people who are introverts, उनके लिए तो बहुत ही बुरा हाल है.
Yes.
That's like the worst thing for them.
They are actually enjoying work from home the most, but you know what? Like not being able to interact with folks is the worst thing that you can do with your career, because when you are going to go up the ladder towards management positions, at that point in time, तुम्हारा काम सिर्फ individual contributor का नहीं है. You have to interact with your team. You have to
100%.
make decisions most of the time. So that's how it is.
Yeah. So I think like upskilling में, it's like apart from just like free courses, apart from just like being like a paid courses, online courses वगैरह तो obviously are something that you have to do. I think like working from office, अगर आप like keep interacting with people, it can be like, जैसे मैंने, the reason I started the podcast was just to upskill myself. I needed to interact with people who were like मेरे इंडस्ट्री के है ही नहीं. मैं तभी मार्केटिंग वाले लोगों को तो बहुत कम बुलाता हूँ. I'm like, give me like anything but marketing, क्योंकि मार्केटिंग इंडस्ट्री से मेरा काफी टाइम से इंटरेक्शन रहा है. मार्केटिंग वाले मैंने बहुत सारे कोर्सेज भी कर रखे हैं, मैंने बहुत सारे इंटरेक्शन भी रहा है, like यूट्यूब वीडियोस मैंने बहुत सुनी है. So that's why I'm like completely मुझे डिफरेंट लोगों से मिलवाओ, where I can like learn कि यार भाई साहब, हाँ, it's like उस मूवी मेकर ने भाई साहब उस एक्टर को ही क्यों चुना, एंड उस एक्टर ने वो फ्री में काम क्यों करना चाहा. Tell me about that, like completely different perspective से दिखाओ. Then उसकी like एक let's say transgender है, like how their parenting was done for them, like उस टाइप की बातें हो गई. So you learn to like know about a lot of other things other than this, like what's your just like mainstream आपकी industry है, उसके अलावा भी आप क्या क्या, दुनिया बहुत कुछ है.
Exactly. And you know, because of this only itself, the thing is कि cohort-based courses. Have you heard about those? Cohort-based courses are cohort-based courses, wherein you have a cohort of 100-150 people. They interact with themselves, each other, and then एक second. Yeah, I was talking about cohort-based courses where they have 150 members interacting with each other on a platform. They become a community, and then 1 or 2 teachers are there to teach you about this particular subject or something like that.
Okay, it's like kind of like online classroom.
Yes, exactly like an online classroom.
Okay.
And it's all the lessons that you learn are done live, not through videos that have been already recorded. That's how it is.
इसमें मुझे एक बंदे की याद आ जाती है. If you don't, there's a book called Fast, Cheap and Viral.
Okay.
I think like ये 3 words हैं. It's by Ashish Chopra. He's like a very amazing. He's like marketing.
He's a video marketer, right? Video marketer.
I think so. Yeah.
I've heard.
तो Fast, Cheap, Viral was a concept कि like हाँ कैसे मैं वीडियो को वायरल करूँगा, उसके ऊपर concept है. So उसने like I had a word with him as well. मैंने उसकी क्लास भी अटेंड करी थी इस टाइप की. So उसने kind of workshop तो नहीं कहूँगा, एक सेशन रखता है वो. Very not I won't say like every week, every month, कभी भी रख देता है. Then उसमें यही होता है like people from different industries come along and they talk about like what kind of projects they are working on and how they are scaling their projects. As simple as that. It's like 2-3 hours की workshop type होती है.
Okay.
Workshop तो कहना गलत है. It's like an interaction room. So उसमें अलग-अलग domain marketers type लोग होते हैं. They come along, they like discuss like क्या कर रहा हूँ, क्या किस टाइप के प्रोजेक्ट चल रहे हैं, किस टाइप के कैसे बढ़ा रहे हैं. It like example कोई ऐप, किसी की ऐप है तो इसलिए मैंने आपको ऐसे मैंने डाउनलोड अपने फटाफट इंक्रीज करे. So कैसे करे वो अपने बारे में बताता है कि मैंने रन करे, मैंने दूसरी कौन साइड पे ऐड रन करी या फिर XYZ किया उसने XYZ, तो उस टाइप की बातें बताता है वो. So that's like super fun for me.
Yeah.
So I think similar to that concept you are saying. Yeah.
It looks like that. So Vaibhav Sesenti from LinkedIn, anybody who knows, he built the whole business model around this.
I have attended his class actually. वो workshop उसकी मैंने attend कर रखी है.
वो 5-day live workshop और maybe 8-week जो उसका growth hacking sessions है, they are not pre-recorded sessions. They are all done live with the students, and there is live interaction going on between the students themselves as well as with the mentor, and then their query solving is also being done. So that is also a very similar concept to CBC, cohort-based courses, wherein you learn in a live interaction manner.
Yeah, I think like वो फिर basically kind of एक online course या फिर online course हो जाता है if you are like paying for it.
हाँ, course उसका नाम में है, but it's more like live interactive learning, not like कि तुमने Udemy का course खरीद दिया and then you're like कि हमने 5 videos देख लिए, that's it, only देखते हैं.
Okay, basically kind of a live courses या फिर live workshop type भी होती है. So obviously that would add.
Exactly.
Okay, so to conclude, I think to upskill yourself, upskill is like इसमें तो कुछ doubt ही नहीं है, like everyone should upskill. So
absolutely.
So let's say like free courses on basically YouTube पे तुम कुछ भी सीख सकते हो. You can like from learning from like how to do a surgery to like making
Yes.
an atom bomb. You can learn it from
Yes.
almost everything.
Yes.
Okay, YouTube would be one. Online courses would be obviously, and I
Books.
think books and all everything like offline.
MOOCs are massive online open courses.
हाँ, there are online courses. I think उसको divide ना करते हो. Let's like keep it short. I think so. You like free courses, YouTube, basically YouTube. Yeah, I think books like
Books.
offline media से books वगैरह हो गई. Books
Yeah.
was limited as books हो गई. I think email newsletters are also one of those topics
Yes.
that this मैं personally I follow like Tim Ferriss, Seth Godin, I think, and couple of other people.
Okay.
जिनकी newsletter like religiously follow करता हूँ. And I read everything. जो podcast वगैरह भी आता है. I think. Then comes like online courses. Then obviously.
Udemy, Coursera.
हाँ, सारे online courses हो गए. Then the fifth would be basically the like your co-workers हो गए आपके office people going towards office and your seniors and everything. I think those are also very important.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that would wrap up we can wrap up the video now. So nice talking with you.
Bye.